have watched 500 springs reclaim what winter took in night. I have learned 11 languages and forgotten half of those. I have sat beside the dying and I've watched as each one goes, with something on their face I couldn't name for centuries, until I understood that what they wore was finally peace. They had found the thing that made the rest of it make sense, and the body knew, and so it rested, past and present tense. I have envied every death I've witnessed, every single one. Not the ending, but the having found, the having done. We are given all the time there is until we find the thing, the one specific reason that the life was offered in. And the immortal ones walk softly with the century on their back, not afraid of death, afraid of never finding the way back to the purpose seated in the marrow from the start, the one that fits the hands exactly, the one that fits the heart. We do not die until we're ready, we do not die until we know, and the knowing is the mercy, and the knowing lets us go. I watched a woman find it in her 67th year. She had been 100 things and one of them was clear. The moment that the midwife placed the child within her hands, she looked up and she understood without reprimands. From death or God she simply said, I see, and then she stayed 40 years in service to that knowing, unafraid. They sang at her departure, and the singing wasn't grief, it was the sound that people make when someone found relief. We are given all the time there is until we find the thing, the one specific reason that the life was offered in. And the immortal ones walk softly with the century on their back, not afraid of death, afraid of never finding the way back to the purpose seated in the marrow from the start, the one that fits the hands exactly, the one that fits the heart. We do not die until we're ready, we do not die until we know, and the knowing is the mercy, and the knowing lets us go. Shapes. I have worn 1,000 names. I have loved and left and started and arrived and left again. The ones who found it always say it wasn't what I thought. It still surprised me when it landed, like something always known, like reaching for a door and finding hands already home. It was an ordinary Tuesday and the light was late and clear. I passed a child who'd fallen and I stopped without a fear. Just the stocking, just the hand extended without thought, and I felt it in the sternum, what 5 centuries had sought. Not joy exactly, but the very old release of something long compressed and now at last at peace. I stood there in the Tuesday and I knew that I was found, and I felt the gift of dying quietly